So I'm going to get on and introduce our first speaker of the day. Now, using ethanol as a fuel is nothing new. Brazilians have been using it in their cars since the 1920s. But how about using methanol? Well, as some of you will have noticed from the slides yesterday, it's increasingly a very popular fuel, particularly in China. And our first speaker today is Mr. Peng Zhigui from the China Association of Alcohol and Ether Clean Fuel and Automobiles. So please welcome Mr. Peng Zhigui. Thank you.
女士们、先生们，大家上午好。
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
我是甲醇燃料战线的一名老兵，我从事甲醇燃料的推广应用整整20年时间。
I'm an old soldier and fighting in the methanol and the fuel and the field, and I have working in this area for more than 20 years.
考虑到我们国家石油资源严重短缺，我们于1994年开始实施替代能源战略。
Considering we are serious lack of oil, petroleum in China, since 1994 we started our strategy to use alternative and fuel in China.
开始阶段，我们认真地进行了可行性研究。
At the beginning, we serious and make a feasibility study.
我今天发表的这篇论文，就是根据我们的科研报告写成的。
The presentation I would like to present to you is wrote according to our feasibility study.
我讲的这些呢，也是我们的决策依据。
All this and we are our theoretical and basement.
为了节省时间，我的讲话由我的秘书用英文给大家宣读。
For saving time, my presentation will be read by my secretary.
有什么问题大家提出来，由我来回答。
So if you have any question and don't hesitate to ask me, I will answer your question.
谢谢大家。
Thank you.
So Mr. Xu Yamin will now deliver Mr. Peng's presentation for our first speaker of the day. So, Mr. Xu, over to you.
Thank you. Creating a new era of alcohol ether fuel vehicles by Mr. Peng Zhigui. The invention and development of oil-burning vehicles have come through 127 years since the German engineer Carl Benz successfully made the first three-wheeled car powered by a 0.85 HP gasoline engine in 1886 in Mannheim. To take it as a site that Ford company introduced the assembly line into the production of automobiles and made large-scale manufacturing of cars in 1913. The mankind entered the era of oil-burning vehicles. At the present time, automobiles have become necessary of people's life and work, as well as high-grade, durable consumables and artworks loved by everybody. Automobile industry has become a skeleton industry of national economy in many countries. Oil-burning vehicles bring people rapidness, convenience, comfort, and efficiency. However, they bring bother and quandary to people at the same time. The biggest bother and quandary are serious shortage of petroleum resources and severe pollution of atmosphere environment. Nowadays, every country is trying for creating a peaceful, stable, palmy, and harmonious area. There should be a clean and beautiful environment for mankind living in that era. Therefore, clean vehicles are a need of times as well as a need of people. Chapter 1, alternate vehicle fuels beauty contest. After the petroleum crisis twice happened in 1970s, developed countries such as USA, Germany, and Japan have been actively looking for alternative energy resources of petroleum. The practical alternative energy resources are methanol, ethanol, petroleum gas, natural gas, biodiesel, synthetic oil, fuel cell, and so on. Scientists and engineers in relatively developed countries had made a great number of tests, research, technological innovation, demonstrations, and application promotion, and got remarkable results. Because the petroleum resources are much shorter in our country, the enthusiasm for seeking alternative energy resources is very high. The state government chose ethanol first and made demonstrations and promotion in late 1990s in 3 provinces. The Shanxi provincial government chose methanol and made test demonstrations and promotion in whole province. Termination of the era of oil-burning vehicles is not far away. We should prepare for fall in fair weather. Then, with water standards, should we select alternative energy? The standard should be, first, combustion character of fuel. Second, environmental protection property of fuel. Third, economics of fuel. Fourth, durative of fuel. Fifth, safety of fuel. Sixth, investment for building distribution system of fuel. We have been contacting with alternative fuels for more than 20 years. It is not so difficult to make selection. We will borrow the method of beauty contest in art circle to compare, identify, and evaluate vehicle fuels. It can be called alternative vehicle fuels beauty contest. Here are some tables which we make evaluation on different characters of vehicle fuels. This is table 1. We can see in the first column, we can see different kind of fuel. We can see DME, methanol, and that's M100, and ethanol, CNG, LPG, diesel, and gasoline. And we make different kind of the characters you can see from different columns. Because I don't have much time to explain all these details. You can see this one, this table is evaluation of combustion characters of vehicle fuels. The second table is evaluation of environmental protection property of vehicle fuels. Table 3 is evaluation of economics of vehicle fuel. Table 4 is evaluation on supply durative of vehicle fuel. Table 5 is evaluation on safety of vehicle fuel. Table 6 is evaluation of investment for building transportation and distribution system of vehicle fuel. Table 7 is general evaluation of vehicle fuel. Yeah. We give the different grade cracker, and we can see in the first column different kind of the fuels, and then the next column, third column, second column, third column, different characters of fuels. At last, we can see the total grade. At the last column, we can see for DME is 37, and for methanol is 54, and for ethanol is 47, CNG is 31, and LPG is 26. For diesel is 20. For gasoline is 21. So we can see the methanol and got the highest grade. Yeah, the score is 54. So after we make the analysis, we have made analysis comparison in identification and evaluation above on main kind of vehicle fuels in 6 aspects. we can see that alcohol-either fuels are the best mainly because of their cleanness, environmental protection, economics, safety, durable supply, as well as low construction expenses of distribution system and easy promotion. Methanol is the best among alcohol-either fuels because of best combustion character, best economic character, good environmental protection property, and lowest construction expenses of distribution system. Looking forward, because of serious shortage of oil resources, the whole mankind will enter an energy diversification era. Different countries and areas will choose different alternative fuels according to the situation of their own countries or areas, the condition and advantage of their own resources and advantage of their own industry. Chapter 2, creating actively a new era of alcohol-either fueled vehicles. Why alcohol-either fuels can win and become an outstanding alternate fuel. Besides its excellent characters mentioned above, another reason is that it has a lot of raw material sources and can be supplied continuously. Point one, broad and rich raw material sources of alcohol-either fuel. Tests and research in different aspects indicate that there are at least 7 kinds of energy resources which can be used to produce alcohol-either fuels. They are natural gas, petroleum, that means heavy oil, and coal and coal-bed gas, straw and stalk of plants, organic rubbish, flammable ice, and carbon dioxide, CO2. To summarize what mentioned above, raw material sources of alcohol-either fuels are broad and rich. It can help us to realize sustainable development. This is the main reason that we choose alcohol-either fuel as the leading alternative fuel. Second point, technology of alcohol-either fueled vehicles is ripe. After the 2 petroleum crises in 1970s, those far-seeing scientists and engineers from Western developed countries are all actively studying and developing alcohol-either fueled vehicles. Volkswagen in Germany, Ford and General Motors in America have developed the methanol flexible fuel automobiles early or late. The problems of methanol fuels, corrosiveness, swelling capacity, cold start, and so on have been solved on those vehicles. In 1993, Ford built a production line with annual output of 240,000 flexible fuel engines. It launched 60,000 FFV cars and sold them in California and other more than 10 states of the United States in the same year. At present, that technology has been basically mastered in our country. Methanol flexible fuel passenger cars, public buses and trucks independently developed by FAW and Geely Auto Group can be produced in batch now. We have to point it out especially that those cars are slightly modified on basis of original gasoline cars. The cost is not increased much. It is convenient for promotion and application. In recent years, many schools, universities, and research institutes at home and abroad are all making efforts to change diesel engine into engine which can burn methanol and DME. They are already one success. In our country, Shanghai Jiao Tong University, Shanghai Automobile Group Corporation, Shanghai Diesel Engine Corporation Limited, and Shanghai Coke and Chemical Plant combined together to change type 6114 diesel engine into DME engine and refitted 3 buses for demonstration operation in Shanghai. The effect is very well. We can see that the speed of studying and developing alcohol-either fueled vehicles in international society is not slow. The technology of alcohol-either fueled vehicles is getting ripe. the grandparents from science and technology circles and engineering circles in the area of oil-burning vehicles are shifting duty to their son and grandson. The era of alcohol-fueled vehicles is not far away. The great nature endows mankind society with very rich mineral energy resources and other energy resources. We must make exploitation and innovation and go ahead actively to receive forwardly the advance of the era of alcohol-fueled vehicles. That's all. Thank you.